The technological founder Steve Jobs had an amazing quote. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Unfortunately, today our guest loves what he does and accidentally gone viral severally on the Kenyan internet. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the... This week, I'm joined by somebody who describes himself as a comedian, producer, member of the Big Six, journalist and publisher. Eddie, is it Butita or Butita?
That shows that you don't have access to good internet, because such things should be very clear. No one misspells or mispronounces my name in this country unless you still use the 5 shillings bundles. So you only access information that is perverted to you.
You're an actor, writer, producer, and journalist. And comedian. Have you considered picking one thing and being good at it?
Yes. There's one that I'm good at.
Which one?
Telling people like you it's none of your business. You find what you want to do. So supermarkets should sell one product.
I didn't know you were so passionate about retail.
So, no, it's...
You went from being a comedian to an executive producer.
Yes.
You were the executive producer of and writer and publisher of many viral series on YouTube.
Viral great series.
Viral great series.
Yes.
On YouTube. Like Kamam, Anastoto. Kuna zingine nimesahau?
Ushasema zote.
Patwa Dilemma.
My ex.
Mark X, yeah.
Not my ex.
Not Mark X.
My ex.
My ex. Was your transition from comedian to producer made because you realize that you're funnier when you don't speak?
Damn. Then that's talent. That's mad talent. Like, I can keep quiet and make people happy. Ash. Incredible. Fantastic. I didn't know.
That was supposed to be an insult, not a compliment.
You should do better. You're doing even poorly in insults. There's no school of insults.
You're the only comedian in Kenya to do a stand-up special in English and Kiswahili on the same night, on the same topic, on the same subject matter. How did it feel to bomb in English and Kiswahili?
Oh, it felt so bad because, you see, I was doing high-level intelligent jokes and people of low IQ like you were attending. So I will make sure that next time more part of my audience, like on the ticket I write, only for people with high IQ. Because I did bomb. And if you found out that I bombed, that's your IQ that was low. That show is great and it's on YouTube. Go and watch it. Is it you or jealousy speaking?
My name is not Jealousy. I am John Ribia. You should have known this. This is the biggest interview in Kenya.
I'm sorry. You are not famous. Your show is not famous. Your show is... I think your most watched interview is not even on your page. It was posted by someone else. So technically you are a struggling podcaster that we are supporting. And if you are considering this a full-time job, it. Look for another job. Eh? People tell you they watch you, your friends. You know why I decided to come for this interview?
Because the prestige, the honor.
No, it's because at least for once, I'm doing an interview that cannot go viral. I'm giving back to the society. This is charity. Yeah.
You have built a comedy empire online. You're like the Bill Gates of Kenyan comedy.
Oh, for once, you're now speaking.
Without the money, cars, or respect, or houses, or grants, or the big name. That's not a question. I just wanted to put it out there. Here comes the question. You're the last member of the Big Six. The reason they added you was for convenience because you can't have the Big Five and Butita. How does it feel to be the lowest ranking member of your friend and influencer group?
That's a perfect insult. For once, you have an insult that works. Since the show started.
This is journalism. This is a question.
No. Since you started.
It's professional journalism.
You've been having insults that are not working.
No, this is journalism.
That one is at least funny. If you continue asking such questions, now maybe this show can have a future.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the founder of Kenya's largest internet news and lifestyle content platform, that is SPM Buzz.
Yes. Stage Presence Media, Buzz.
Is that what SPM stands for?
Yes.
Say it again.
Stage Presence Media.
I thought it was seriously poor managed. Small paychecks monthly. Snakes, sports, and mediocrity. Slowly punishing millennials. Still pending M-Pesa. But because it's yours and you're the most featured person there, self-promoting machine.
Am I the most featured?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, SPM rarely posts me. I beg them. I tell them, SPM, you don't see what I'm doing. Like, I can count. I think this year the SPM has posted me like twice or once. They don't support me. SPM Buzz.
But to be honest, nobody else sees what you're doing. It's just
So they're right to do that.
They're at least you hired professionals. They're doing their job well. Does Buzz mean trending news or just a stand of your laptop struggling to export the videos for SPM Buzz?
That's I think in my life I've never had such a pathetic joke that is but I have a group that we usually do event for kids in PP1 and PP2. So maybe I'll invite you one of these days to hang out with them. And I'm sure you'll be entertaining because they like people that are childish, and you might give them a day of their life. Yani. Like when you say that thing for zzz, that's epic. In my comedy career, one of the things I do is to tap talent, like to see someone that fits well in a role.
Oh, thank you. I know the talent here is permeating. You can just feel it in the room and the atmosphere.
For kids. But it's a good thing, making kids happy. There is a gap there. There's a big gap in this country right now. We don't have people doing kids content. Everyone is focusing on adult content. By adult content, I don't mean what you perceive as adult content. This is now adult content. So I think if you venture in that area for kids, there's a gap that needs to be filled. Personally, I've been wanting to do something for kids. Think about it. You just need a colored shirt.
You talked about sporting talent. You are known as an executive producer for Sporting Talent. How do you do it? Because we see a lot of people struggling with that inside the Sports Talent. How do you find the right fit for your production? And two, how come they all end up blocking you afterwards?
Who blocked me? Talents that I've discovered.
A journalist like me does not reveal his sources. You would know if you hire journalists at SPM Buzz.
I'm not good at Sporting Talent. I just happen to. Okay, maybe I'm good. I just happen to understand your voice and your direction. So sometimes I just redirect you. I just show you, like, just turn this way, and it works for you. So I'm fortunate enough to have a sixth sense in art, not even in art, in everything, in personalities, just in life. And
very humble.
And
very
sometimes
humble.
I dream and I see you need help and I help you.
Oh, thank you, Joseph.
I've not yet dreamt about you, so you don't need my help.
I would prefer not to feature in your dreams, though.
But blocking, maybe if their ambitions are less than my vision, they have to block because they can't keep up.
Speaking of talent being spotted, you are the host, the comedic relief at The Trend.
Yes.
After which they cut you and they say they were going into the direction of somebody who's funnier, more handsome, and more appealing.
I resigned. No, I resigned. It is in the public domain. I resigned after 5 years of work there. I thought it's a time I need to explore other options and grow bigger. I don't stay somewhere for long like you. I've been seeing you at a certain comedy club for 12 years now. For 12 years now, having 25 followers.
I'm a purist.
Purist? Is that what you call purists? You're giving comedy a bad name. You're making it look like a hobby. It's a job.
Lastly, we're going to talk about your darkest moment. You did well in your career, and you managed to secure a trip abroad. And unfortunately, it got you cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
And me, for one, I didn't understand why. Because I felt like you made it, but at the wrong time. I felt like you're
That's
like
true.
P. Diddy, like making a music video with P. Diddy in 2025. Or like a song with R. Kelly in 2023.
True.
Or a production with Butita at any point in time in your life.
That's what you felt.
So how do you feel to make it at the wrong time? And if you can now have the privilege of addressing the issue now a year later, what would you say about it?
There is no wrong time for making it. Making it is the goal. And once the dust settles, people go back to who has made it. So there is no right time. And you saying making it at the wrong time, it's your own analogy and your own perception. For me, any win is a win, regardless of the season. It still counts. And I was doing something that's more dear to me. It's about art. It's about how I can be able to fulfill a lot of purposes in the creative industry. So I will never ever say it was the wrong time. And if it happens again, I'll still do it and do it again. I'll do it again. Even if right now the president calls me to travel tomorrow, we travel. I'll go there and represent my industry and see how I can be able to make it great. I have no apologies to that.
Normally I'd be rude, but I've seen your work. I've seen the people you've put on. I've seen your channel, so I'd say congratulations. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors. But before we finish the interview, we have 2 segments that we have to do. The first one is where I ask the audience or the member, my guest here, for a hot take. So a hot take about anything that you're thinking about that you think you need to say it.
Yes.
So, Mr. Butita, what's your hot take?
A lot of people currently are living in a world where we are becoming enemies of success. And it's quite unfortunate that the first instinct for people is to bring down. I think the race is where we've reached a point where if something good happens, it's not about that good thing that has happened. It's about what bad thing will happen next. Right now, if I always see when there is an achievement made by a person, you look at the comments, it's like, who had to teach a pay bill? Who had to teach a pay bill? Who had to teach a pay bill? You see? Or there is just something positive to celebrate. You realize that we are becoming enemies of progress, and this is making us have a heavy heart to a point that we spend a lot of time thinking what if scenario in other people's life. We spend a lot of time talking and throwing all bad conversations about great moments until we forget ourselves. We forget that we also have a life to live. We also have moments to create. If only everyone would focus on the positive, which is impossible, then this world will be a better place. You'd say it's easy to see a spot on a white wall than to notice the wall is white. So that's what I feel. Let us not be enemies of progress. Like, everyone is doing their best. I see people everywhere in the internet trying their best in art, in careers. But I see how people handle that, and it's like we expect failure throughout. I saw it when Harambee was playing with Morocco. Everyone was like, twende tukarangwe, ayo tunachapwa, ayo tupigwe. I'm like, man, these boys have been training so hard. They're trying their best just to give the best results and be good players. But why is it that the first instinct that we get is that something will not work or something will fail? Above all, we are all Kenyans. This is a side note for the hot take. We can hate the leadership, the politics, but remember, we are patriotic at the end of the day. It doesn't mean today, like the president is a Kenyan citizen. It doesn't mean today if the president says this podcast is good, it becomes bad simply because you have a difference with him. It doesn't mean today if the president promises Harambee Stars something, now Harambee has to fail because he's done that. So we are all citizens and we want good for our country. Let's know how to separate politics and the goodness of the country and activities that happen. And the last side note, hot take. This is political, this hot take. Democracy. Democracy, democracy means I have a right to do what I want, and you have a right to decide. Like, we can have different choices and agree on it. So I feel like we need to understand that's about democracy. Like, you can have your own choice and I can be okay with that. So I don't need to abuse you. I don't need to look down upon you. You are not my enemy because you define ideologies. I have my own ideologies, you have your ideologies. I can prove why I have mine, you can prove when you have yours. Whoever gets it at the end of the day, if your ideologies will work or mine, then we'll decide how to live in that environment. But we should stop condemning behaviors that we are aiding. The moment I say politicians are behaving in a manner that's not mature, then I should be an example to be mature first. When I come and say, am I allowed to mention names in this show?
You can mention names.
When I come here and say, let's say, Maraga for president, and you say, Matiang'i for president, then I should not tell you, Ribia, you are a fool. Kwenda. All those things. I should not. I should respect the fact that you have chosen a direction and I have chosen a direction. And this is the direction I'll convince other people to choose. If my person win, well and good. If your person win, well and good. We all come together and decide how we are going to live in that environment. But we are living in a point that I feel like someone can even hurt you or harm you because you have a different political choice than him. That means political immaturity in this country is a bit low, whether we accept it or not. We need to mature politically. And if you want to know that there's a problem, we don't elect strangers. We elect Kenyans.
That we have seen for TV for 20, 30 years.
Yes. So the next bunch of politicians are going to be people from us again. And we'll complain again and create. So if we don't fix ourselves, then we are going to place people that are not fixed in positions. So I think that's pretty my hot take. Understand that people can have different ideologies and respect that. If I come and mention a different presidential candidate there or an MP or what, I find why. Don't make me an enemy. You see? Because that's how political violence starts. That's how it's orchestrated. Because it's about, if you don't support someone that I support, then you are an enemy. I need to attack. That's what I said from my heart. Political
Call
maturity.
For political tolerance by A.D. Butita. Last part of the show is a segment where we go, you have to pick quick rounds, quick fire round. You have to pick one quickly. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Eric or Phil the producer? Eric from Tribes One Picture or Phil the producer?
Phil the producer.
Over Eric?
Yes.
Your friend, best friend Eric?
He's my friend. He'll understand when I don't pick him.
Jogush or ule mse wa mastori ule na kutupatia story YouTube? Abel. Jogush or Abel?
Wote wakwende. Or I pick one.
Pick one.
Jugush. Hapana. Jugush ni mtiaji. Abel. I picked Abel. Abel.
Alright, let's go to the next one. Would you prefer having a handsome face or less of a big nose?
Less of a big nose. Wait, handsome face.
Yes.
Alright?
Right now tupunguze tu mapua. Jua pua yako ni big.
Acha nibaki na mapua.
Nikaandika imedungwa na nini?
Hiyo ni identity.
Na manyuki.
Hiyo ni identity. Yeah. It's the only poor thing I have.
COVID ulikuwa na mask mbili.
Kwenda huko. It's the only poor thing I have. You didn't get that joke?
I got it. Poor.
I used to be a spoken word artist. I used to say, hata ukwe tajiri bado kona mapua.
All right. Pick one now.
Really?
Comedy or nimesikia mara mbili. Umesema hata lazima kuwe na mapua.
Okay, comedy?
Comedy or producing?
Comedy.
Producing or journalism?
Producing.
All right. And the last question would be, we have a special with Amandip Jack, the August 30th. We'll be showing people how to do proper comedy. A very good comedy special. Would you want to come and take some notes? We can come there and maybe just learn a few things from us.
No, I'll come so that I see if you're teaching people the right things.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, thank you. I think unaweza ishia. I think see ulikuwa na place ya kushia ama wataka kusema hot take ingine. Unajua hot take yako imechukua kama 55 minutes.
Tunakutengenezea show. Sasa show haina content, sina kupea content. At least show ikuwe na kitu ya tukuona. At least tupate kitu ya kuweka clickbait. I think this is going to be the most watched episode. It's going to change your life. Like this episode, after this, your life is not going to be the same.
I look forward to the 365 views.
1,000. I'm a big deal, bro. Like, you're having a big deal in this. Man.
Hit your head on the way out.